Hey everyone, how's it going? It's off for Hesi. Today's video will be my Eastern Conference standings predictions for this upcoming NBA season. This will be part 1 of 2, so stay tuned for my Western Conference standings video, which will be coming out in the next couple of days. Please remember to smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment down your thoughts below. Now, let's get into my Eastern Conference standings predictions. I predict that the Nets will be the first seed in the East. They are a super team with a trio of Kevin Durant, James Harden and Kyrie Irving. At this current moment, no one has a clue on what's going to happen with Kyrie, due to him not getting the vaccine, which is mandatory to play in Brooklyn. The options for the Nets on this situation is to trade him, hope and wait for him to get vaccinated, or knowing Kyrie, he will just retire. Kyrie is a distraction from this team, but even not on this team, the Nets are elite offensively, with the MVP caliber players of Kevin Durant and James Harden. I can see the Miami Heat making a top 4 seed in this year's Eastern Conference, and I believe that they will be the 2 seed. With the disappointing end to last year getting swept by the Bucks in the first round, the Heat went out and got former 6-time All-Star Kyle Lowry and also acquired PJ Tucker from the Bucks. This team has lost a lot of depth due to the Kyle Lowry trade, but they have gotten better leadership and don't have to rely on Jimmy Butler to do everything every night. I believe the reigning defending NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks, will be 3rd in the East. They did lose PJ Tucker, who played a big role in last year's postseason run. They will probably take the regular season slow due to the short layoff, but once the playoffs arrive, I do see them making the conference finals. Hopefully Chris Middleton can become a more consistent second option behind the superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. I believe the Chicago Bulls will finally make a playoff push and finish the 4th seed. They've gotten a lot of new acquisitions this offseason, being DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso. They also have all-stars in Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic still on this team. Their strengths are offensive versatility, but they do lack big man defense, but this team will be good this season. The Boston Celtics will be the 5th seed this year, coming off a disappointing last season. It all depends on chemistry and there's 2 stars in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown if they can make another leap again. Their strengths are offensive talent in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but they do lack playmaking from a true point guard. Philly is most likely going to drop down in the standings this year, all because of the Ben Simmons situation. If they do keep Ben Simmons or trade him, it will affect where they will finish in the standings. Their strength is that they are elite defensively and have a superstar in Joel Embiid, but their biggest weakness is Ben Simmons and what will happen to him. Atlanta came off a great playoff run last year, making it to the conference finals, but I do believe a lot went right for them during that playoff run, being Ben Simmons just being Ben Simmons. The star players are Ice Trae Young, John Collins and Clint Capella, but they do have great young pieces like Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter around them. This team is very talented and I do see them dropping down to the 7th seed, but I wouldn't be surprised if they jump even higher in the standings. Like the Hawks, I do see the Knicks dropping down in the standings, not because they got worse, in fact they got a lot better in adding Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier, but the East just got a whole lot better. Randall needs to prove that last year wasn't a one-off, and Barrett needs to continue to develop. They are great defensively and show a lot of heart, but they do lack consistent scoring, so hopefully Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier can help with that. The Raptors will jump in the standings this year from last year's disappointing season in Tampa. This team will be right in the mix of the play-in tournament and the playoffs. The young core is Van Fleet, Siakam, and the up-and-coming OG Anunoby. This team is capable of playing positionless basketball due to the vast amount of length and size on this team, but they don't have consistent shooters on this team. The Indiana Pacers are always in the middle of the pack. Not great, but not bad, just good. They will be fighting for a play-in spot. The best players are Sabonis, Warren and Brogdon, as well as Miles Turner. The only thing holding this team back is someone that has the ability to create their own shot. I also don't like the duo in Miles Turner and Sabonis in the front court. With the Washington Wizards losing Russell Westbrook, I believe that they will fall to the 11th seed. Bradley Beal just needs to pack his bag and get as far away as possible from Washington. Don't get me wrong, this team is very good offensively, but has no defense at all. You also have Kyle Kuzma on this team, who finally has the chance to develop into a good player like his old days in the Lakers. Don't get me wrong, I am on the LaMelo hype train, but it's too goddamn early for this team to make a playoff push. I see this team in the lower end of the standings trying to develop their young duo of LaMelo and Bridges, and they might be able to make a play-in push. This team does lack a good centre, and I do see them making the 12th seed. My bottom 3 teams are the Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons, and Orlando Magic. These teams are all rebuilding and not looking to win any games, but I can see the Cavs finishing higher in the standings with established young players of Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, Jared Allen, and the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft, Evan Mobley. The Detroit Pistons do have number 1 pick in Cade Cunningham, and other young pieces like Jeremy Grant, Sadiq Bey, and Isaiah Stewart. The Orlando Magic are just a complete mess. Way too many point guards on this roster. Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, and RJ Hampton. The Magic are most likely going to see who's the best of the 4 and develop him into a future star and trade the rest for other pieces. That's my Eastern Conference standings predictions for this upcoming season. I will be posting my Western Conference standings in the next few days, so stay tuned for that by subscribing to this channel, leaving a like, and comment down your thoughts on this video below. Thanks for watching. I'm out.